What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. We had from Madison Square Garden, we had Monday Night Raw that happened, and they packed that arena. It was hosted by a steel cage match between Seth freaking Rollins, and CM Punk. So everybody up at Madison Square Garden was really looking forward to that matchup. I was looking forward to that matchup as well. So we're going to just give our little quick recap of what happened on Monday Night Raw. Because honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, other than the steel cage match, the show's kind of a dud.
Oh, wow.
You know, and it was kind of disappointing. Especially,
I don't know what I was expecting, but okay.
Yeah, the show's kind of a dud. The show's kind of I was saying, like, we're at Madison Square Garden. You know, we're at the Mecca, especially when it comes to WWE. And I was just like, it could be better. And once again, it hurts a lot because right now everybody's just waiting for John Cena to come back.
Yeah.
And
what year is it?
2025. With their heel turn, and honestly, Cena is capable of really, spicing things up and really capturing the crowd. But however, you should have capitalized. You should have found a way, looked at the schedule, to capitalize on that heel turn when it happened.
When you did it.
This thing is like 2 weeks old now. And then right now, Cody been out here trying to sell this feud by himself. Mm-hmm. Those things never turn out great. I'm listening to you.
I almost feel like this is part of John Cena's plan, low-key. Like, because the crowd want to see you, and you're supposed to be a heel, so don't come. They on his time. He'll come when he's ready. I feel like it's part of his plan.
Okay. As
much as I would love for that to be true.
I don't know if I say, or as much as urban youth as they say, I can use the other word I want to use. However, as you know how things work in wrestling, you gotta capture lightning in a bottle. You got to capture on momentum. Mm-hmm. And when you don't capture on momentum, it can take it down. You got to do double the work now to help sell, because according to Cena's schedule, he got 3 appearances after the one on Monday on the European tour, and then it's Mania. So you have to really help sell this thing before Mania. We got 4 weeks.
So look, let's be mean. Cena only showing up 10 times this year.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we getting.
We're getting more than that, but
right off to the sunset.
The random thing that I've been enjoying is people pulling up old clips of John Cena from like the reality shows and be like, this man was a heel the whole time in real life.
I did see a post from my man Zack Ryder, said, I've been telling y'all. Funny.
So on Raw, just to give just a quick recap here, they had Jey Uso versus Grayson Waller because sure.
Why?
Because Grayson Waller and Austin came out and attacked them last week. Help Gunther kick his ass.
Because they needed to yeet in Madison Square Garden.
They did that, but it was it was another match. They also was that where they and see, here comes Gunther. They gonna kick his ass again. And I'm like, now there's only gonna be enough a certain amount of times where Gunther's going to keep coming out kicking Jey Uso's ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, some got to give. He even tried on Smackdown a little bit, but bringing Jimmy involved. I know he'd love that.
Yeah, he's just happy to be here.
Look at this tagline and watch what Lady Sketch says. AJ Styles saved Andrew Schultz from Logan Paul. Whew!
I wish I could see my face right now. Don't
I'm sure they can hear it.
Don't rescue.
Logan Paul was getting up in the face of Andrew Schultz, and then AJ Styles came out to help. And I was just like,
why?
A lot of these names all the same sentence, and Lady Sketch gonna be like,
AJ Styles, why'd you do that? Some people just need their ass beat.
Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people do. Cody basically told John Cena, "I'm the captain now." Damn serious in his promo. That happened.
Can we stop?
Uh,
That's never gonna go away, is it?
Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez had a number one contenders match with Bayley in Madison Square Garden, and the crowd was just like,
The crowd goes mild.
It's like, what is Bayley? Bayley ain't doing. Is not doing nothing right now, and
Yeah,
Raquel
really
is just not over. Nobody.
She's not moving the needle, and I don't know what it is about Raquel. People just be like, it's whatever, no matter what she do.
They don't like
She's
her back.
dull. She's just dull.
Yeah, it's really nothing going for Raquel. Then she's big. She got a big back.
I feel like she could like backflip down to the ring, and people would still be like, "Yeah, okay, that was nice."
She got to just do something. It's just like she's just there. Like
yeah,
I mean, it's
so
everywhere.
unfortunate.
I'm like, she's like the last pick in GM mode when I play the game. You know, it's like, oh, I need a big woman. You know,
That's so bad.
It's just it doesn't
That is
mean nothing.
fact. That is fact.
It just I was like, I need somebody for Kalani Joy to go up against because she's a cruiser. Oh, there's Raquel Rodriguez. I don't know if I paid over $100,000 for her, but you know what I'm saying. But and that's unfortunate.
I just know they're not charging that much.
But she was a number one contender shot. I'm about to say, okay, so Live Valkyrie, maybe that's next week because I'm like, that is not a Mania match. I'm sorry. I honestly think that you can't put every title on a Mania match. Someone's going to wait for the Raw after Mania. Yeah. And I think Live Valkyrie with her Women's Intercontinental Championship is going to be that.
Yeah.
Now, since I
That
got all this
belt is not making the card. I'm saying it.
Like I would love for Chelsea Green to make the card, but I don't think the mid card title is going to make the card.
Imagine it being a 2-night Mania. And you still
If I had to pick one of those two, it would definitely be Chelsea's Green.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'd be hurt.
I would prefer,
but I understand.
Yeah, I prefer Chelsea Green over all that. Now, when it comes to the highlights of the match, the New Day took on the LWO, and this masked luchador, with this American flag type of lucha mask, came out to assist the New Day, but it's clearly Chad Gable.
I mean,
but
I wish I could see my face.
But we pulled out that Los Conquistador storyline where, I don't remember this, but remember when it was clearly Edge and Christian in the Conquistadors outfit?
I do.
It wasn't them.
We had the recycle storyline. I know what it is.
Yeah, and it's just like, and then he was like, it wasn't me. And they showed somebody with the Chad Gable mask that he had was getting arrested. Like, this is what happened.
He went in the back and said,
"Security,
come on, let's just tell the truth." He went in the back and said, "Yo, Ivy, put this on real quick."
First of all, I hope
that's what happened.
Whoever that was way too tall to be Ivy now.
I'm talking about when they got thrown out in the back.
Yeah. So it looks like we could be leading to a 6-man tag match at Mania, possibly. But the two highlights on Raw was we had a segment. Io Sky was supposed to come out and celebrate her win for the Women's World Championship, and Bianca came out, her WrestleMania opponent, half spinning. She's still a little bit better. She's still a little sore from that breakup she had on Friday. Still a little hurt. And then, they was doing a basic talking, and then Rhea comes out. And Rhea comes out and tells Bianca, hey, what was the reason?
What was the reason?
Basically, why was you even out there? Was you scared that I was going to win and then I was going, beat you at WrestleMania? And then he said, so what you need to do is stay out of my business and you go focus on the business that you got over with Naomi and Jade.
How you gonna come out here trying to be all big and bad, but you was crying in that promo talking about my friend. Yeah. We were supposed to be friends, girl.
Facts. Also, Bianca was correct. Why are you out here? Because I'm the number 1 contender.
Exactly.
Okay, good answer.
Fan future, good answer. Bianca comes back and talk about hold on, so you coming out here with all this bad energy, you just mad because you never beat Io Sky. You can't beat Io Sky, you try to blame it on me. So Io sitting in the back like becoming a complete afterthought, right? And Rhea, she gonna sit there and mug Io, and I'm just
That
like,
was
hey,
wild,
I'm
bro.
like, yo, you just not gonna mug Io like
Y'all
this,
was playing
right?
the shit out of the drum.
So then she tried to get back on the face of Bianca, and Rhea's arguing. Then Bianca kind of like just shoves it to the side, and then Io like, hey, yo, fuck everybody. She got up, slapped Rhea, and then she said, "Oh, Bianca."
She put some extra sauce on that drum for Bianca, if we're being honest.
Yeah, she came in and said, slap both of y'all point WrestleMania sign. And they didn't confirm anything, but Io basically like, bitches, I take on both of y'all. I do it like that. So,
And you know what? She should have slapped both of them after they both hit her with the L1 button. That was annoying.
that's exactly what should have happened. And it did. So I didn't really get further confirmation. Rhea's going to find her way into this matchup anyway. Yeah. And I think we can. I heard somebody mention that they could probably save Rhea and Bianca for the Evolution pay-per-view. That's what we're trying to bring back the All-Women's pay-per-view. Oh, okay. You can headline with that. I ain't mad at it. If it's going to be like the first one out of a series, yeah, you can headline with that. Then we get the main event. Steel cage match at Madison Square Garden. It's like, it's the Mecca. I mean, come on, it's Madison Square Garden. They start showing all the greatest steel cages in WWE history. I'm just like, okay, thank you, calm down. And and Seth Rollins and CM Punk went out there and had a great match. However, and this is me. However, one thing that annoys me a little bit about wrestling is the finisher spam. There at the end sequence, there were so many curve stomps and go to sleeps and everything like that, and then they just keep kicking out of them. I was just like, all right. Because see, this is kind of shit.
I mean, how else are we gonna know to check what time it is to see how much time is left in the show, though?
Man, it was 10:20. Raw been going off at 10:30 for the past couple of weeks. It has been. So there was a point where Seth Rollins finally stopped the shit out of CM Punk and the door's open. Now the camera tightens in on Seth Rollins and we can't see. Then all of a sudden the crowd's getting louder and louder, and then these arms wrap around Seth Rollins' neck like a horror movie and just drags him out the cage. And they just drag him out the cage, and it's Roman Reigns. The OTC is back. And then Superman punches Seth Rollins, and then he like, no, remember when you double foot stopped me? Like, you used 2 fucking feet? You know what I'm saying? So he gave him a curb stop on the outside. And everybody comes out, Adam Pearce comes out there, Jason Jordan, everybody, Gregory Helms, all people that, you forgot they were still there. Okay. Is out there backing up Roman. He tried to get the set, but then by the corner of his eye, he catches somebody in the ring. It's his wise man that's in the ring, hugging on CM Punk like, are you okay, Punk? He's in there.
I hate him be man. He be selling stuff.
He it's do. Funny. Roman like, this this ignorant somebody. So he started smiling as he walks over to the cage, and then Paul Heyman looks up and he sees Roman Reigns, and he started getting he started getting like slave begging mode. We start grabbing the hat, talking about some balls. You know what I'm saying?
Please, why we couldn't pick anything else?
I'm so sorry.
Crazy work
indeed. And he was all my tribal chief, and then Roman was like, yo, screw all that. Came out the ropes and speared CM Punk, took him out. Ooh. And then put up his ones and trouble. And that's how the Raw ended with that cage match. It really looks like we had to be getting the triple threat match. And once again, I know.
Say
what? WrestleMania 2000 all over again? We get all these triple threat fatal 4-way matches?
That's what it's feel. It really feel like you sit in the back, like when you playing GMO, like, all right, how do I get all the people on this card?
Well, the story is going to warrant it, and having Paul Heyman going there to check on CM Punk and him spearing CM Punk is obviously, and he screwed CM Punk out of a win because Seth Rollins did win the match because he pulled Seth Rollins out. Mm-hmm. So it's outside for a triple threat match. Would I had like to see just Roman and Punk go at it? Sure. We haven't had that match yet. I mean, like, Roman at this level. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we haven't had that match yet. And it's just like, but then I think it's going to be a Roman versus Seth thing, and then CM Punk's going to find a way to get added to that match. Maybe that's the favor that Paul Heyman owes him. Who knows? But it's going to be they set up 2 back-to-back triple threat matches. That it's looking like. But you know what? I mean, if that's the way it has to be, because that's the way we got here, then I'm cool with that. You know. But yeah, that was what happened on Raw, and that was the last show they had before we start going on the international tour.